Hello everyone, it's Vablonsky. Today I'm in the San Gabriel Valley, here in one of the largest Chinese communities outside of China. With Chinese characters and Chinese signage in abundance, strip mall after strip mall showcases Chinese food of all kinds. Some of the Chinese food being offered I've never seen before, including chicken prepared in a manner I've never tried. And boneless chicken feet? That too. This is a real deal food adventure. Stay and watch. It's going to be really good on today's episode. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm in the 626. Thank you for joining me on another food adventure. The 626 area code, the San Gabriel Valley of Los Angeles County. I am east of Los Angeles, the city proper, so you may well know of this area, the 626. It is a mecca for Chinese food. There are lots of Chinese restaurants out here serving all kinds of regional specialties and regional cuisines. And today, as lucky as I am, I found a place called Tao's Kitchen, and they serve kind of an interesting a concept. They have Szechuan food. I think the food is originally inspired from the Szechuan province, maybe the Chengdu area, but the owner is from Shandong, a province on the east of China, on the east coast of China, and so it's on the coast. But my understanding is Szechuan food is popular throughout China, and in Shandong, where Qingdao is the capital city, and Szechuan food. So it's their take, or this owner's take, or Shandong province's take on Szechuan food. So I got one dish called a mouth-watering chicken, which is a classic dish, and it's inspired by the Szechuan original, the original Szechuan dish, but it has Shandong influences. So hopefully, did you follow along with that? It's Szechuan, it's a Shandong take on Szechuan food. And these are cold dishes. This is a cold dish. You eat it on hot days when the weather is very warm and hot. You don't tend to eat it on cold wintry days. And today is a very hot summery day, so it is apt that I'm eating mouth-watering chicken, this cold dish. Or not cold in the refrigerated sense, but it's like room temperature cold. It's not a warm and cooked dish, as it were. Although the chicken is cooked. I mean, don't get me wrong. Okay, this is overly complicated. Maybe I should just start digging in. Okay, as I'm looking down on this mouth-watering chicken, I can see, it's kind of pulled in a sauce. I don't know exactly what that sauce is. There was also kind of an interesting language, I was going to say barrier, but they would normally speak Mandarin. I would, if the owner, Mrs. Tao, or Miss Tao was there, of her namesake, Tao's Kitchen, if she was there, I think she speaks English and Mandarin. I don't know, but since she wasn't there, the employees, the hired hands, I had a hard time communicating with them initially because I was speaking English. I don't speak Mandarin very well, but apparently they speak Toisanese, Toisan, and they speak Cantonese. So I try to I spoke Cantonese in ordering my food, and we were discussing what I should order and how to prepare it. The mouth-watering chicken, you can get it with 3 different sauces, and I got it with this. I believe it's the Szechuan pepper flavor. No, let me look. I think it's the no. Let me take that back. It's the pickled pepper flavor. You can get it in spicy flavor, Szechuan pepper flavor, onion and oil flavor. I believe this chicken, because I see the presence of lime, and in fact I can smell the lime very prominently. This is the pickled pepper flavor, I believe, and it's very interesting in the fact that you don't see limes in Chinese cuisine. At least I haven't. I mean, you can see it very readily and very commonly in Southeast Asian food. You know, in Lao food or in Thai food, for example, you do see lime. In Vietnamese food, you know, it wouldn't be uncommon to encounter lime somewhere along the line. But in Chinese food, I've never encountered lime before. And I'm looking at it. There's green. There's green. Looks like chopped up green bell peppers, but it's not that. Some sort of chopped up peppers, cilantro, and again the lime. Okay, let me poke around a little bit. Yeah, it's very saucy and wet. Let me poke a piece. The chicken is cut up, and here it is. Let me try it. Wow. Ooh. Wow. Wow. I'm going to poke some more. It is dripping wet. Ooh. Wow. And this type of food, you usually don't eat it with rice. That's what I was told. Although you can eat it with rice, and in fact, I did get a serving of rice, a small box of rice. There were 2 women helping me, and they explained that you can eat it with rice, and in fact, they eat it with rice, but they are Cantonese and Toisan. So I mean, I don't know if the Shandong or the Szechuan folks would eat it with rice, but I got some rice because I usually eat protein with rice. That's how I am. Being Cantonese and Toisan myself. But here it is. There are shards of small bones. So you get a citrusy flavor from the lime. And you get kind of a distant Szechuan peppercorn flavor. It's very interesting. You can dial it up, you know, as spicy as you want, apparently. And I said, you know, make it medium. Don't make it, you know, overly spicy. But I can see why you eat it on a hot day, because it is very refreshing. Wow. Wow. Now, the chicken itself looked like it just boiled or steamed. And in fact, the chicken is already prepared and it's just waiting for you to order, waiting to be ordered. And then the appropriate sauce slash dressing will be put upon the chicken as requested, you know, the different flavors that I mentioned earlier. And so, you know, I believe a lot of regional Chinese cuisines have a chicken, you know, a boiled chicken like this, but then you finish it off very differently. And here's a leg piece. Wow. Citrusy, sour, and spicy, which is something you don't find in Chinese cuisine very much. I think what's going on too, and this is very much a testament to the 626, the San Gabriel Valley here east of Los Angeles, that the food, or the food scene here, the Chinese food scene, is so deep, so complex, so diverse, so thorough, that you can encounter something like this, a Shandong take on Szechuan food. I mean, it would be hard, you'd be hard pressed to find something like this, in a place where the Chinese food scene isn't so robust and so well developed. I mean, it wouldn't be that specialized, with that degree of minutia. If you know what I mean. You certainly wouldn't find it in the Washington D.C. area, where where I do most of my eating. And I can feel a numbing effect on my lips now. Wow, the peppercorn flavor has kicked in. Very interesting. I'd have to add that the chicken is very floral, very vibrant, and very fragrant. Your lips will become numb eating this. But it's not spicy in that classic sense, where you get that heat and chilliness. It's not that at all. It's just a very unique Szechuanesque numbing. Okay, I'm going to move on to my next dish. It's the chicken feet. I believe it's rendered as chicken paws on the menu at Tao's Kitchen, and they prepare it in a way that I've never seen before. I've only had chicken feet in the Cantonese tradition, the Cantonese Hong Kong tradition. It's braised and steamed, I believe braised in a sauce as part of dim sum brunch. Is a dim sum item, and you have it with bones. I mean, it's intact. And you have to gnaw on it and spit out the bones accordingly, and they're quite small, those little feet bones. But what they've done is painstakingly debone the chicken feet, which I believe, I can just imagine, it's very labor intensive and very precise. I mean, to extract all those little bones from the feet. And so what you have left is the skin, and I'm just from prior experience, I've had my share of chicken feet over the years, and it's going to be a textural and kind of a textural experience. It's going to be gelatinous and crunchy. That's what I'm picturing. And I got the onion oil flavor. I asked the two women that were helping me. I wanted different flavors. I didn't, it would be kind of redundant to have the same flavor on the chicken feet. So I got the onion oil flavor. Let me just look at it. Yes, I'm looking down on it, and you can see how the feet have been sliced and the bones taken out. You can see the digits of the feet, the individual toes, as it were. And let me poke a piece and try it out. Oh. Whoa. Let me get another one. Wow, look at this. And it's quite large. I mean, 1 foot is about 3 to 4 inches long. Wow. I've never had chicken feet like this before. This is a very new experience for me. Wow. Okay, what am I reacting to? Well, it is It is crunchy and gelatinous. I would say, equally so. It's equally gelatinous and equally crunchy. Maybe just a tad bit more crunchy than gelatinous. I don't know, but it's an acquired taste. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like chicken feet. I don't mind it. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite things to eat. I don't eat it often, but I don't mind it necessarily. And look at it. I mean, here's another piece. It kind of jiggles, it wiggles and jiggles, and it's not firm. I mean, there is no kind of, protein structure like a piece of meat. It's not firm and rigid like that. I mean, wow. I would say it's an intense experience because there is no meat there. It's just full on texture. I mean, oh, with little kind of like maybe bony pieces, or maybe bony debris is the right word. I mean, you got to be careful. Despite being, deboned, there are some remnants in there. Again, because the bones are so small, it's hard to extract it, with, the utmost, 100% precision. Oh. And again, it's intense because it's just full on in your face texture. I mean, it's all about the texture. There's no meat involved. So this is technically just skin. You're eating chicken skin from the feet. That's basically what it amounts to. Ugh. Now you see me being careful, and I am trying to be, because, as I said, there are little bony pieces that are very small that maybe weren't extracted out initially. Now for the sauce itself, it's not spicy. Does it taste oniony? Yes. Does it taste oily? Yes, in a good sense. So it's very literal. It's oniony and oily. I mean, it's onion oil flavor. That's how it's rendered in English on the menu. And I don't feel the need, however, with this one, to eat any rice with it. And I don't want the fact that I'm pulling out little bits and pieces and spitting out little bony shards, metatarsals, I mean, whatever they are, to discourage you, I mean, to put you off. I mean, when you eat chicken, sometimes there are bones. I mean, even though it's deboned. So but the flavor is good. It's, and the flavor comes from the onion oil sauce itself, because the chicken feet itself is neutral, I would say. It's just pure texture. You're eating the skin, the firm skin of the chicken. And the chicken feet is very firm because, of all the walking that they do. I mean, I'm saying it's biologically firm, not because of the consequence itself of walking. I mean, or maybe it is. I don't know. I mean, the soles of my feet tend to be kind of hard too from all the walking that I do. But I guess what I'm trying to say is chicken feet is biologically kind of gelatinous and firm, you know, and that's necessitated by, you know, the need to walk on hard surfaces and to get around and not to hurt their feet. And I would say, you know, the part nearest to where the bone enters the actual foot, I mean, like the ankle part, maybe? Maybe that's the best way to describe it. That part is harder. Oh, here it is. See, this part right here is kind of more complex in terms of the anatomy. It's harder, whereas the actual toes right here, this part is more simple and clean, and there's less anatomy there. Right here, right here you have the kind of the tendons too, I believe, chicken tendons, and there's actually, it's kind of hard and almost even bony here. Yeah, it's hard to eat this piece. Harder, I mean, but it's tendony. It's like a baby version of beef tendon. I mean, if you're familiar with beef tendon, that's probably the most popular tendon that's eaten. Yeah. So you get a different. I'm using my hands now because I'm trying to be precise in manipulating the anatomy here. This part is tendon, and it's a different experience because it's hard, firm, like beef tendon. And then the skin part is softer than the tendony part, and there's even a little layer of fat on this little padding here. So, that was a quick anatomical breakdown of the chicken foot. A very casual and superficial one because I'm not an expert on chicken feet anatomy. Well, that concludes another episode. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, and please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please leave me a comment, leave me a word or two, leave me a sentence or two about what I ate today. What are your thoughts? And please also consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so already and you like the content that you saw today. I had a great time here in the 626 area code, in the 626 in the San Gabriel Valley here east of Los Angeles, in Los Angeles County. This truly is a Chinese food paradise, and I would venture to say every conceivable Chinese regional cuisine is represented out here. I mean, it really, if you can't find it, it probably doesn't exist. I mean, there are Chinese foods, all the major and popular Chinese foods that you can think of, and things that you probably have never heard of before and have never encountered. And so if you have a chance to come out here, you should really do so. And I highly recommend that you do. Come out here to the San Gabriel Valley. Well, anyway, thank you so much. I'll catch you on my next food adventure. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Bye-bye.